Hi, Allison here on the Oh So Sensitive channel where I talk about perfume, I give perfume reviews, and I give perfume tips. So if you're interested in that type of content, then go ahead, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. But in today's video, we are talking about 4 of my skin scents in my collection, particularly the ones that I enjoy the most. So if you're interested in seeing what those are, then please stay tuned. So normally I'm a girl who loves her big, bombastic scents, but it doesn't mean I hate skin scents. Skin scents have their place. Sometimes you want to put on a perfume, you're not really trying to make that big of an impression, or you're going somewhere where you wouldn't have the opportunity to make that big of an impression, particularly right now in quarantine. There are a lot of us who aren't really interacting with that many people. So why not take advantage of those scents in your collection that you can smell but other people can't smell, since you're only wearing it for you anyway. So I have a few in my collection that I do enjoy wearing. Sometimes I even enjoy wearing them out, even though normally when I'm out, I like for my scents to make a bigger impression. So let's start with Haine Mori. This is what the bottle looks like. So Hanae by Haine Mori has notes of bergamot, blackcurrant, and red apples in the top, as well as orange blossom. And in the middle you have strawberries, jasmine, rose tea, and toffee and patchouli. And then in the base you have sandalwood, benzoin, white cedar, and vanilla. So this perfume gets a lot of attention because a lot of people say it is a very good dupe for Flower Bomb. I have smelled Flower Bomb, and Flower Bomb is a much bigger scent. It's more likely to be a scent that carries and has big sillage. But Flower Bomb, something in it kind of gives me a bit of a headache. So I don't enjoy wearing it as much. But I like that Flower Bomb smell, and I'm glad to have this in my collection because it gives me that smell. I really enjoy wearing this because it just smells warm, cozy, comforting, and while within it, it has patchouli, it has benzoin, it has vanilla, some of those typical notes that you expect from a warm and cozy scent. I love layering this on top of my Cocoa perfume by Chanel. Not my Cocoa perfume, but my Cocoa perfumed body lotion. It works really well with that. Because the lotion is a lotion, it keeps the scent closer to the skin, but it does help it to last longer. I usually wear this most of the time when I'm at home for the day. During the week I'm still going to work, but on Saturdays and the first part of Sundays, mainly Sunday morning, I'm in the house, but I still wake up early, take a shower. I want to smell good, and this one somehow smells like a nice homey cozy scent. So that's what I love this one for the most. Next up we have Lamia Perla by La Perla. And this is what the bottle looks like. I really enjoy this bottle. It's quite unique. It's reflective. It's very different from most of your typical perfume bottles. So La Perla is a lingerie brand, and it's the style of lingerie that's very chic, classy, soft, feminine. I've been to their website. They have some risque stuff, but they have a lot of stuff that's just very classy. Like if you want a high quality negligee, robe, then La Perla is the way to go. The only disadvantage is they have limited sizing. They don't have a lot of things in X large, 2X, 3X. So for that, you'll still have to go to places like Lane Bryant. But overall, I'm telling you that to give you an idea of what the brand is like. And this fits with the branding. This fits with that classy negligee wearing type of woman. This smells like the scent that a woman wears around the house while she's kind of gliding through in her silky or satin negligee or nightgown. I don't imagine a woman wearing this when she has on black stringy G-string type lingerie and she's not carrying anything aggressive. She's not presenting herself in an aggressive way. She's presenting herself very much as a lady. Most of these scents honestly give off that very feminine vibe. So if you're wanting something that enhances your femininity, then this is one of the ways to do that. So the way this smells, When you first spray it, you very much smell the musk, and you feel like there's oak moss in here. Oak moss isn't listed, but you feel like there's oak moss. And when you first spray it, that musky oak moss smell is very dominant. But then as the scent kind of continues its journey throughout the day, you really pick up that vanilla, you pick up warmth. It almost has a black opium type smell by the end of the day. I like to spray this on my arms because I don't shave my arms, but I have a little bit of peach fuzz on the arms. So anywhere on your body that has a little bit of peach fuzz except your face, I would suggest this is where you spray that. So if you got a little bit of peach fuzz right here or back there, spray this because it really clings to those areas. As far as the lasting power, whenever I spray this on areas like the back of my arm, which has a little bit of that peach fuzz, it lasts all day. It lasts past the day. It lasts past 24 hours. You will wake up smelling this. The other thing is that it just smells so soft and warm. It has that warmth to it, but it smells soft. It smells like a plush cashmere sweater. You just smell like you're covered in comfort and warmth and softness. When you smell this, anyone who smells this on you is going to think of you as just being so soft and feminine. So the disadvantage to this one is that it is powdery. If you don't like your powdery scents, then you won't like this one. When you first spray it, the powder is on low. So the fragrance composition on this is a bit more unique. There's not a top, middle, or bottom. When it comes to the fragrance composition, they consider a circular composition. So within that circle, you have mandarin orange, white pepper, jasmine sandalwood. You also have peony, orris, and suede. And you also have ambroxan, sandalwood, and muscadine. Muscadine is considered a high quality musk. So I know that when Mia Perla released this, it was for a higher price, which is justified by the fact that it has a high quality musk in it, but I was able to get this for $10 at TJ Maxx. I have seen this one at discounters a lot. So if you happen to catch this at the discounters, I say get it. Definitely get it. And again, the benefit of this is that it lasts all day. It's plush, it's soft, it's warm, it's sweet, and it's creamy. Now, in our skin scents, I have one for you that smells like cake. And this is Fantasy, the Intimate Edition from Britney Spears. So that's what the bottle looks like, if you were wondering. This is actually my scent of the day. I wore this today. When you first spray this and when you first smell it, this one is probably the sweetest of everything I'm talking about today. This one is one that maybe a younger crowd would like because it has more of a almost very sweet smell. So if you're someone who hates super sweet perfumes, you may not like this one, because when I'm smelling this, and whenever I've smelled it when I first spray it, the sweetness is intense. So even on Fragrantica, according to reviewers and voters, the scent they pick up the most when they smell this is the vanilla. So that's why you get that kind of overdose of sweetness. It also has a musky, powdery smell, but unlike the Lamia Perla, the powderiness is at the background. So if you like powderiness, but you don't like for it to overwhelm the perfume or be dominant in the perfume, this is more of your style. So the top notes in this are lemon, lychee, and violet leaf. In the heart, you have lily of the valley, jasmine, brown sugar, and oxone. And at the base, you have benzoin, vanilla, heliotrope, and white musk. So, I mean, this pretty much has a sugary smell. It says it has brown sugar. And when you spray this, and I could just go and respray it on my hand just to reacquaint myself with that top smell, that top opening. It's very sweet, almost sickeningly sweet. When I first spray this, I don't necessarily enjoy it because it's very sweet. But I do enjoy how it calms down throughout the day, so you don't get so much of that overdose of sugar but as it calms down, it becomes very much a skin scent. So when you first spray this, it's not a skin scent. When you first spray this, it carries a bit, and anyone who's kind of near you can smell it. It won't necessarily take over the room. I wore perfume yesterday where someone came in for help at my job, and as soon as she walked through the door, she was like, this whole room smells good. I can tell that's your perfume. Your perfume smells so good. This one wouldn't have that effect, but if she were standing by me while I was helping her, she would smell it. But after about 2 hours, you have to sniff the skin in order to smell it. Last but not least, maybe it's least, it might be least actually, we have Bella Rosa by Oscar de la Renta. And the reason I say that maybe it is actually least is because all of these, it has the worst lasting power. The rest of the scents that I mentioned, even though they're soft and close to the skin, they last a long time. This one, I'd say at the most 3 hours, and that's me being generous. It's probably more like 2 hours. So this one is a floral, rosy, sweet scent. When you smell this, you smell the roses. A lot of people say it is a dupe for Perfumes de Marly de Lena. Honestly, when I first smell it, when I first spray it, it smells so good. I just wish it lasted longer. It has that patchouli effect. It's similar in style to the Hanae by Haine Mori or Flower Bomb, more like you're imagining of a Flower Bomb eau de toilette. Again, soft and close to the skin. When I smelled it at the store, I just had to have it because of the smell. The smell is gorgeous. It's woody, it's musky, and it has, in the top, it has pink pepper, freesia, and mandarin orange. And it's probably why I loved it so much, because it has that rosy sweet smell, but it has zest without being too citric. It's not like the citruses in here take over and make this a sunny perfume, which I love sunny perfumes, but I'm not always wanting to wear sunny perfumes. This one doesn't smell sunny or yellow. It smells zesty and fizzy. And then in the middle, you have pink rose, jasmine, and orris. And at the base, you have patchouli, sandalwood, and amber. So this one is woody, it's musky, it's thick, it's rosy, it's zesty, it's a little bit spicy because of the pink pepper. And pink pepper isn't an actual pepper. It has more of like a peppery, fruity smell instead of smelling like black pepper. So when you hear pink pepper, don't necessarily think of a spicy pepper like black pepper. It's not gonna give you like a hot smell. It gives you like a zesty, sparkling, almost fizzy smell. So when I smell this, it just smells absolutely gorgeous. But even when you first spray it, it's close to the skin. It stays close to the skin. So all of these scents, including this one, just give you the sense of intimacy. I mean, one of them is called Intimate Edition. And I guess that intimacy is because of how close it is to the skin. So you assume that anyone who smells this on you must have been too close or appropriately close because you gave them permission to be that close to you. But these are all scents where people have to be in your space to smell it. So anyone who's lucky enough to get a hug from you, they smell these perfumes, they're gonna enjoy them if they like your sweet, cozy, zesty, champagne-y perfumes. And honestly, if you are encountering anyone who just loves that very feminine smell, most likely they'll love all of these. The only one I think they might have a problem with is the Lamia Perla by La Perla, and that's because of the opening being so powdery that some people might think of this as too maternal or old-fashioned or mature. When you first smell this, it can definitely make you think of something like Ellen Tracy signature perfume or your older style perfumes that were very powdery. I just know when I was growing up, if I hugged older women in church, women that I later would think of as grandmotherly figures, most of them smelled very powdery, probably because they were patting talcum and powder into their body after they got out of the shower. So that concludes my video. So let me know which of these scents seem the most interesting to you if you've never smelled them, or if you have smelled them, which one is your favorite? Which one do you like the most? And if you have some skin scents, let me know what are some of your favorite skin scents. I didn't mention all of the skin scents in my collection, but these are the ones that stood out to me when I was going through my collection. And of course, I'm going to continue to upload videos sharing particular scents from my collection. So if you're interested in that, then please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.